Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tazveerform, and today we have a student who wants to learn handstand, but this is also a progression how to strengthen your straight arm. So let's begin. Before to begin, let's do a warm-up of push-ups. You can do 3 sets of 20 reps. Make sure you do push-ups clean and with perfect form. Now we can go for the next progression, which is the pull-ups. Make sure you do the pull-ups. It's good for warming your body, full body warm-up. It's good. It's warming your back, it's warming your elbows, your wrist, your forearms, and it's preparing you for the next progression. So make sure you do these 3 sets. You can do 20 to 15 reps. Make sure you're doing them clean and not kicking up like he did at the end. Make sure you can hold at the end if you So now we can begin with our straight arm progression. First is the planche lean, which everyone does this. This is good exercise. Make sure your back is very protracted and your back and your hips are lower so it can add load to your back. Make sure your toes are also pointed backwards so you can add more stress to your back than cheating. And as you can see, one of my students right now is learning how to protect his body, which he's perfectly protracted, but his arms are not straight as I had told him to be, but it's because he's having lack of elbow strength, but there's no problem in that. The longer he keeps his arms straight, he's going on the right track. So you can hold this for 10 to 30 seconds, or you can do a max hold. Now here I'm again teaching him that the elbow should be straight, your back should be protracted, and your hips should be low. As you can see, his hips are above than his back, but it's because he does not have enough strength to hold his body in a hollow position. So to begin, it's gonna take him time. The next progression is gonna be the pike hold. This one is very good for your shoulders and it's good for pressing the handstand. So the more forward you lean, the more V you form. It's gonna add more stress to your shoulders. So make sure you can hold this for 10 to 30 seconds, or you can do a max hold. As you can see now, he's trying to hold and his elbows are still not yet straight, but I told him to do straight. And make sure your toes are pointed as I told him right now, and you can lean more forward and more forward. So the next progression is gonna be fake tuck hold, which he's gonna hold the tuck planche, but he's not gonna lift his legs. As now he will try to lift his legs, but he tried to lift his legs while bent arm. Make sure your arms are straight, because this is gonna build the straight arm foundation, guys. This is why I have made these exercise choices, because they're good for the straight arm. As you can see, my student right now had a problem with that because he has lack of strength on his elbows and shoulders and his back. But you should not be disgraced if you're in his position right now. The more you do it, the more stronger you will get. It's his first time doing this progression, so allow it. Next progression is gonna be the scapula push-ups. These are good for your scapulas. It's gonna increase the strength to hold the handstand, which he wants to do it, and you are even capable of performing full planche if you keep doing these drills. These drills help in full planche. They also help in handstand. As you can see now, he has enough strength by doing these progression. You can hop onto the wall assisted handstand. After doing the wall assisted handstand, you can try to push your legs away from the wall and try to hold. Make sure your elbows are straight, not bent like him. It's because he's having lack of elbow strength again. And another drill you can add is the rings. You can test your elbow strength, straight arm strength in the rings. If you can do dips in the rings, I think you're gonna have enough straight arm strength, which right now he struggled because he has never done a ring dip. Next is gonna be the pike push-ups. These push-ups are really good. I suggest you doing pike push-up at the start, or it's preferable to do it at the end because it uses a lot of shoulder muscle fibers and you're gonna build a ton of muscles the next day. The next is gonna be the monkey walks. This is very good for creating that shoulder foundation. If you have like shoulder injuries, this is very good exercise to prevent injuries. It warms up your shoulder and also builds a good shoulder strength. As well, it builds on your forearm and your wrist, and you can also do pull-ups at the end to test your skills and your strength abilities. Alright, once you're done with this progression guys, you can do push-ups at the end. Try to do 50 to 100 push-ups, you can go per set. Make sure you're breathing in and out while going down and up, and you can try to speed up at the next set as you go, because this one is gonna increase the endurance in your body and is gonna increase the stamina and energy. So the next day you're gonna work out is gonna give you more energy and you're gonna feel more energetic than yesterday. So doing push-ups at the end, dips at the end, pull-ups at the end is gonna build the muscle foundation for the next day. So make sure you do not skip this, and after you can stretch to avoid injuries for the next day. So I hope you guys like this video. Didn't want to make it too long. This was how to build your straight arm strength and how to improve your full planche and straddle planche holds and handstand holds. So see you guys in my next video. Until then, subscribe.